Good morning, everybody. So, hang on, you joined me actually at a car park in Bury St Edmunds. So yesterday we was actually at Ely. Was it a place called Ely? And that was just sort of like a little stop off, really. I kind of just needed to I felt like after going to the seaside yesterday, I wanted to sort of veer into the land a little bit more. I want to say land, well, it's quite early at the minute, it's still like 20%. When I said veer into the land, I just wanted to go into some places that might have a bit of a different perspective. Now, Bury St Edmunds is what I would probably call, and what you will see as a result of this video, a very affluent area as well. Tuesday's free after 3, allow coins to drop and check. Up to 1 hour is up to 2 hours is £4. Bloody hell. I haven't got £4. 2 hours, £4. Right, let's see if I can got another £2 in the car. Yeah, so this is the current walk into Bury St Edmunds, I think, anyway. I've just parked down this road. I've got 2 hours, so I'm going to really try my best to sort of cover as much ground as possible in 2 hours. I suppose it's like the sort of thing with these charity shop sort of tours or pursuits, what I'm noticing. Firstly, I want to just say that as a result of going to so many charity shops, I realised I think I need to find a gym here as well. My back's in bits. I might start just doing the what's the cow pose for your back on the floor. I might just position my camera up and start doing it. It might look a bit flipping weird, but there's a cancer research and a mind just there. I think that's a Mind's charity shop. I'm gonna go and get a coffee first though. I feel like, to be honest, actually, it's well early. It's well early. It's I've got the directions on. It's still 8:34, so I think the charity shop's open. I imagine they're open about 9, half 9. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and grab a coffee. But check this out. It is honestly one of them super picturesque places. I've passed here before, and I've thought it's definitely somewhere that I'd love to come and explore a little bit more. So I'm hoping to grab what I need to get for the videos that I've got. Look, can I just tell you why this isn't a real place? You've never seen a Marks and Spencer sign like that, have you? Or that. You've never seen a Starbucks like that. And they've got an even madder Greggs around here, but I do look really common sense things like, oh my god, you should see the Greggs around here. But hang on. So I'm just gonna literally take a walk. This coffee shop I've been to around this corner before, which is really nice. Not Cafe Nero's, some really nice one as well. I just need to find where it was again. I almost can't remember yet, but I'm gonna keep going. Okay, so the time is 8:51, and the hunt for this coffee that I had is still very, very imminent. But what's more imminent is just look. Starbucks is obviously very bougie looking here, but no, I've just, what's been good actually, walking around, getting a little map out of where some of the charities are. I think essentially I'll be doing about, look at them M&S, it's actually mad. So for the next couple of hours I will be here doing these charity shops, and to be honest with you, I can't tell. I think these ones might be okay. Now I know we said about a £10 a day budget, and yesterday I bought this for £2. I bought the other t-shirt for £4, and I bought a Betty Boop cup for 50p, which I think you would have seen by this point. It was on, I'm sure I'll do a big haul. Again, I'm not actually coming to the charity shops with the intention to do that. I'm just adding a challenge sort of thing. But, bears. Just need to stop spinning the camera like that. But no, I think I spent £6.50, 50p if it wasn't even something I could wear. So essentially, I've got £4 looped over for the next day. That's how I'm sort of seeing that endeavour. But I need to find this coffee shop that we went to before, that I've been here before. And my mind is just currently I'm following this all the way down this line, and then hopefully in a minute I'll be there. Look at my hair as well, mad. So I've just been into Wood Green Charity Shop right now, and I just went and had a look at some of the prices. I'll be totally honest with you. I'm gonna just try and get bits of everything. I'm gonna make sure that I grab one video that's just fully of everything that's in these charity shops right now. I'm hoping to find at least one more down there. I can't really decide where the other one might be. I had to take trusty Google because they seem to be like a little bit more like sporadically placed, which is fine. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go off the one I last had. I'm gonna go to St. Nicholas's Hospital Care, which I'm looking at the screen, so close, it's there. I think that there's some definite like sense of like happiness that you'll just feel walking around somewhere like here. Either way, doesn't matter, because I'm walking here now, 1 minute to go, and I'll be there. And I definitely will find another place for a coffee. There's so many beautiful spots and so many people looking just like, what's he doing? I'm going to point the camera at people now, that's it. People are just going to get the camera in their face. Who cares? Well, they might care, but I'm doing it anyway. So we've got this one down here, St. Nicholas's Hospice Care. Now, I've got about an hour. Maybe even like 45 minutes to get completing the last couple, if I'm honest with you. So I really need to like be striking while the iron's hot a little bit. Get this one polished off in 2 hours max, and then yeah, head to Cambridge, and then 1 minute. I think you guys might want to come in here. 3 Cats Vintage. I feel like that's got to be one. I'm doing this one purely for Marge now. So I say purely for Marge. I'm doing this to have a little browse. Oh, I love this. Morning, my love. You okay? Oh, lovely. The smells, I wish you could smell it. It's absolutely beautiful. The incense are great as well. Whoa. Interesting. The light rings. Oh my god, Rupert Bear. Wow. They are actually a little... That's so cute. So cute. It's beautiful. Really nice shot. Womble? Oh yeah. Some old throwbacks. Interesting little bits. That's jokes. Jokes. I'm gonna get that. Right, just getting a quick shot now. So, I thought I was gonna go to Cambridge after this. Turns out, let me just show you. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to Cambridge, right? Now, Cambridge from where I am, I'm there, and I thought, look at that bit in the middle, Newmarket. Now, Newmarket is known as another area that's got loads and loads of charity shops and stuff like that. So, what I'm basically gonna do is get this quick coffee. Fingers crossed, pray I haven't got a ticket. And yeah, I can't go to the same one I just went to there, can I? Can I just get one to go from the same place? Yes, because I have no choice but to go back to the exact same one because I'm on a time constraint and I got to get it to go. Just had to do that thing where you like have to make them like stupidly decisive decisions. So it's a 33-minute drive to Newmarket. Basically, I'm just going to go there instead of getting a coffee from here. I wanted to go there, but the queue's looking a bit mental, to be honest with you. It's like, it's one of the ones where I'm probably going to be queuing up for about 10 to 15 minutes and then risk getting a ticket, because I think boring information, I think it's one of them places that like once you've gone over 2 hours, I had an empty coffee cup. I don't know, I'm looking at people like, yo, where'd you get your coffee from? But like, yo, where'd you get your coffee from, bro? Real talk, that's like one of the things that I'm like looking at people's coffee cups like, I'm a snob. I'm not looking for coffee from any brand. No coffee shops down there. Excuse me, both. I don't suppose you know if there's any coffee shops down there, would you know? Coffee shops down there, is there?
There's one just
Just
on the left there.
on the left, is it? Right in front of me? A good one, is it? Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you very much, both. Lovely. There you go. Don't ask, don't get. So, I always try and, I'm so aware of like trying to be nice and speak to people. I always like forget I have to listen. It's going to get to a point where I'm like watching these videos back and going, that's why I do the videos, just to, wait, have I just like stumbled on a flipping charity shop as well? No, but it looks like one. Coffee and tea room, Bailey's. This actually looks very nice. I wonder if they've got, oh my god, look at that. Let me just see, find out. Hang on. Right, shout out to the coffee spot for sorting me out. I know I've not showed you much in the charity shops yet, guys, but just bear with me. I'm getting all the bloody content. I'm gonna get myself to Newmarket, have this coffee. We'll just see, man. We'll just see. Like, I don't really have an agenda outside of, oh, I love it. I have no idea, like no idea where I'll be in the evening time, no idea what I'll be up to, you know. Like last night, I just took a bit of a pause from the content for a minute, like not long. I sort of like stopped in Eli and sort of had a moment just to kind of like decompress a bit. I think yesterday what I noticed, one second, make sure I've got my other phone. This is like a constant occurrence of like, is my phone there? Oh yeah. Put it in my pocket. No, what I was gonna say was that, yeah, I didn't like consciously think I needed to take a bit of time off the camera, but I just took a moment to like, I guess like come back to it. There's one thing like that's really hard obviously when you see the content. I know I say it all the time, but like the way that I'm having to execute the content is like, I love it. Like this is exactly how my mind works, like doing multiple things. But I was saying to my friend Joe, yo Joe, if you get to this point, I was saying to my friend Joe, I was like, because he was like, yo bro, he's like, as soon as I spoke to you, I definitely knew you had ADHD or something. And I was thinking like, yeah, I mean, at this point everyone's like probably got a bit of this and a bit of that, but whatever ADHD is, if that just is like filming 3 videos at the same time and finding peace in that, yeah, that's me, man. Like, I love it. I honestly, it's just a lot, but it's like an enjoyable amount of a lot. So next up, Newmarket, where hopefully we'll find some good bits and bobs there, and then we'll probably just head to oh yeah, look at my little ring. We'll probably just head to Cambridge. So it'll be Newmarket, Cambridge, and then wherever else. Like I said to you just then, Newmarket was somewhere I was planning to go yesterday, but as a result, I didn't, because it didn't work out with the route. Did I show you guys the Betty Boop mug yesterday? Like at this point, I don't know what I'm showing and what I'm not, but I got this for 50p yesterday from RSPCA in Boston. It's got a bit of wear on the bottom, but I was just like, don't care, love Betty Boop stuff, actually do. That's it. Anyway, off to Newmarket. I swear these machines are like contacting the bank for ages. You're not contacting the bank, you're just getting my ticket, aren't you? Right, this was actually a banger though, so I've just got to Newmarket. Ticket secured 2 hours, so I've got until 1:44. Quid for 2 hours, easy peasy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to basically go in here, find as many bits as possible, ideally 5 or 6 videoed individual TikToks. Not said hang on in a while, or in the camera. So yeah, do literally about 5 or 6. I think I've got like 42 in the locker right now, like 42 videos that I have saved, which is absolutely wicked. So I'm in a good spot. Obviously, one thing I'm trying to make note of as well is I don't just want to post charity shop content. I'm going to do that while I'm here, but like, it's not just going to be a charity shop TikTok, because otherwise I just get known as this one sort of person, and before you know it, people are like, oh, you're that charity shop guy, and it's like, shit, I think I'm just becoming it anyway. But anyway, side note from that, Newmarket, this is where we are right now. This is just the broken up bit of a journey on the way to, on the way to Cambridge. And then the plan is to go to Cambridge. If we've got time, I'll hit up Bedford. And then speaking of beds, we'll go and see if Oxford can put us up in somewhere, not bougie, but looking at the Skegness one and the van situations. I don't know, who knows, we'll see anyway. But say less, let's get in there. Right, opportune video time, so I'm just uploading this video right now. And we are in the sort of, I don't want to say the hub of Newmarket, but basically, I can see one there. I can see one there. And I bet you anything, there's a couple more down there, down the little alleys and over there. So what the plan is I'll upload this video now, and I reckon 5 charity shops to make a video in. Any other sort of shops is a bonus, but 5 is where I'm going to go. Now, the reason why I'm setting 5 as an honest, like, where I'm going to keep it is because doing 5 is realistic to not like be absolutely blasted and burnt out. Like, the reality is like, if I try and do every single charity shop, I feel like I'll sacrifice the quality of the content, whereas I'm being a lot more mindful of like what I share in the charity shop. Also doing these daily videos of a tour of a charity shop, which is super interesting because it's like, that in of itself is like, I don't know, it's really hard to articulate. Maybe what I'll do when I come back is I might make one of my videos just like a podcast sort of video where I just sit and talk without an edit. And that's what I might do for a few days rather than like doing a day in the life before I crack back into it. But I want to talk more about like the process for content and like how it really works and stuff like that. But you know what? That's a bougie Paddy Power ish. And yeah, I'm on 69% way. So hopefully this is going to be done in a few minutes, and then I can basically just go and dap up these trousers. It's actually kind of mad how quick the time goes. So it's like, I've been here for like 30 minutes and I've done that one over there and I've done one more. I'm not even joking with you, like, it's a lot more like time heavy than you realise. And the thing is as well, I'll say this, the other thing is, also this intrusive thought's coming in. Just wanted to say, I bought the raffle ticket in one of these shops a minute ago, just for like the content. I thought it would look a bit bad to go to a charity shop, buy something and then say no to a lottery. Whenever somebody offers me that and I'm filming, I always say yes. But no, people are in the pubs now, bloody hell. I suppose it is Friday, but yeah, I'm basically having a little walk up here. This was my point, is with the big ones like the YMCAs, the Age UKs, the Oxfams, the British Heart Foundation, all these sort of ones, they're always on these big strips because they've got a lot more money to invest, I guess, in like actually a space. Whereas when you see the little animal hospice afternoon, when you see the little, some dude just, bless him, I mean, he was just staring at me, so I said afternoon, and he just looked back at me and didn't say anything. But that's fine, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so you've got to say things in order to see what's said back to you. That's a mad shot. All jigsaws 10% off. Are people like actually like out seeking for like jigsaws all the time? No, walking up here, there's got to be a couple here. Well, she said there's some down here, some up here. Weatherspoons could be another one. But anyway, I can't go to a Weatherspoons. This isn't a beer tour. This is a charity shop tour. I do need the toy looked. No, anyway, I'm gonna have a little look for a couple of their TK Maxx. Yeah. Their TK Maxx was quite run down. Yo, again, what's that one? Family run oldest shop. We stock most types of cleaner bags. Yeah, let's go and have a little look in here. This one looks good. So the time is 20 to 1. I've actually got an hour. I've got an hour. Is that a clothes bin? Oh, they've got a clothes and shoe bin. I always get interested by who runs these. Just saw it now and I thought that's interesting. I've not seen these for time. I used to have them at a local co-op. Telephone number O. There's a telephone number there. What's that for? COEX UK. Telephone number. Well, if you guys want to ring that number and find out what that's about, that might be, I don't know. I was going to say a clue to something. I don't think it's a clue to anything. Anyway, gonna walk round this corner. Scope is there. Looks like there's a few more. So yeah, like I said, trying to do at least 5 shops. Doesn't have to be 5 charity shops, but I've done 4 or 5. And yeah, next up, I just picked my nose on the camera. Wow, I'm way too comfortable with this now. Next up after this will be Cambridge, and I think in Cambridge, I'm not sure yet whether I'll go to Cambridge and just flipping chill out for maybe an extra hour, or if I will, can I go through this one? Or if I'll just flip in, I don't know, just keep moving through into the next one. Either way, we'll get through it. So I think this is the way that we're walking. No way is it in here, is it? Oh my God, it's actually in a shopping centre. That's mad. Okay, right, I just did a TikTok and I tried to do it in both of these. Sadly, should have checked the shop was actually just shut. So I'm walking to this one that's called, this is actually called Treasure Shop Newmarket. So what I'm thinking of doing now is, shocked that these are still here, but basically what I'm thinking is I'll just try and mix up some different shops. So I actually did do a couple of different ones as well. I've been filming someone here. I've been filming someone here and someone the other one. So I've just been running through it. So that's the latest one I've just put up now. Look at that one from yesterday, the charity shop one. The thingy. It's all going mad. So yeah, just got 20 in the locker on this one. I've got 22 on this phone. So 42 videos. And if I'm being totally honest, 42 videos is a great like starting point. You know what I've even thought of? Look how nice this looks as well. But what I've even thought of is I've kind of thought, yeah, I need to do like a tour of car boots as well. But the issue with car boots is it's only worth doing it on a Sunday, and it would mean basically really having it. Oh, it's a British Smart Foundation here. I should probably go and check that out because that's always a great one to look at. Let me do this one first on the way. In fact, you guys can come with me in this one directly because that'll be easier. So we'll go to this one in a minute. We'll have a little look in here. See what we've got in the mix. Have a little look. We'll start with some Nike Performance bottoms. 7. Let's just see what we've got. That's from Sex Education. Oh, it's actually a Sex Education top, that's why. $4.50. Okay. Diablo. Blizzard 2012. Diablo, that's quite a cool one. Right, let's have a little slot to see if we've got any cars. $3.50, not bad. Actually. Collusion teeth, that's like literally a different colour version of the one I had before. And that is £4. Original retail price $9.99, our price $4. If the original retail price was $9.99, why would it be just half price in a charity shop? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, guys, but we can have a little look together, see what's what. What else we got? Wrangler's nice. What's the Wrangler on? 6. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. The Penguin Two-Face. Oh, Two-Face is probably my favourite. You know, favourite character in Batman, Two-Faces. Love it. That scene as well. You know that scene in Batman where Two-Face is like, it's on with Heath Ledger obviously, and he's in like the hospital and he turns his face. And it's like the reveal of him. That was mad. So, yeah. This one has been a quick, short and easy one. Probably just, actually, it's not short and easy just yet. Let's have a little look at what we've got right by the door, because you never know what we might have in here. Quicksilver, they find a lot of it, $10.50. There is a lot of Quicksilver, but it is, what I would look at for Quicksilver is that this is still probably a bit older than the steam print ones, but I don't know, like this is when they probably like remodified this. It's like between me and you guys, like between me and you guys, Lucozade Energy did this thing recently where they went back to like their old branding, and I think what a lot of them do, it's like Starburst have done it, I'm sure, and it's just like it's reliving like the archive nature of it through a modern branding, if that makes sense. So, you know, that's kind of like what's got Peter Miller. That's a nice one. Wow, that's beautiful. That's a really nice top. Peter Miller's great by the looks of it. I don't know who he is, but if we look together at Peter Miller, so let's just see if we can do that quickly, just so you guys can see, I guess, the process for Peter Miller, of how I'd probably do it. So hopefully the signal is nice and quick. And have a look at Peter Miller. Golf brand, is it? So Peter Miller quarter-zips, 110, 70. So that's actually 90 quid for a shirt, actually quite an expensive brand. So that price is very good for it. So they're really nice. I definitely think I was strangely surprised with that one. That was a lot better than they normally have been, like realistically. So I'm gonna take a bit of a, here we go. I'm gonna take a wander down this road. And I will be honest with you, I'm really liking Newmarket. I'm almost thinking that this would be a better place to stop and just chill for a minute. But I've just got a ticket for 2 hours, so I've only got like 50 minutes left, which is fine, because that's essentially I have to be a bit more restrictive with the time, just because otherwise I'll end up wasting a lot of it. Do you know what I mean? Not wasting it, but like I need to sort of be quite like strict on the time of what I'm doing. Deep Blue restaurant. Oh, fish and chips do smell good though. So yeah, Remy Nails, Shoe Doctor. There's loads of them. So I'm gonna have a little look for one more. This one that's on here that's called the treasure one. And to be honest with you, I will stop somewhere for a minute because I need to use the toilet. So I think we'll get this one done. Just kind of looking at a minute. We'll get this treasure chest done. I'll have a quick assessment. I think I'm at about 44, 45 videos. So if I'm being totally honest with you, I'm absolutely blessed at the minute. I really can't complain with like where I'm at. But you know, I think we're on the other side of the road. Yeah, we're on the other side of the road. So I'm going to cross the road here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to cross this road. Just doing like, this is where the vlog content is getting really interesting. So I'm going to go up to the road. So anyway, this has been a long clip. I hope you are liking this like YouTube style of thing as well. With these longer videos, just gotta let me know. Like, one thing I'm thinking as well is it's quite nice to take a couple of days off of like having that pressure of posting. It's still the same style of content. Like it's still like, me talking to the camera or me showing you what I'm looking at. But I really enjoy this style of content, and I think it's just way more natural. It's way more freeing. And if I'm being totally honest with you guys, as soon as I put the camera on, it forces me to feel like I've got to like integrate conversation stuff with people, and that's really good for like, to be genuinely honest, that's really good for my own confidence anyway. Just like, one thing is talking to the camera, and some people will be like, oh, the golden line looks quite nice. It's a Weatherspoon span. Jesus Christ. Right, I'm not going to a Weatherspoon. I'm going to keep going. I'm tempted, but I've been a bit annoyed actually because I wanted to find a gym. QD, quality discount. Thought people were having it out about something. So yeah, I'm going to walk up here. The most done out TK Maxx you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, no, big up to everybody who's been watching these videos. Anybody who watches the full thing, flipping shout out to you. I hope that listening to me, watching me, hearing our perspective on things is not wearing thin, and you're not like, God, get this knobhead off. Oh, there's a cancer research just hiding there. I may as well just literally took that one into sleep, and then we'll go to the last one. Mate, I absolutely love it when people are on form in the charity shops. I'm just walking up this one because the treasure shop Newmarket is up here, and then this is going to be the last one. I think I'm actually going to use the time to just quickly take 10 minutes to sit down, because I've got about 30 minutes. I've got about half an hour until I've got a scoot. About 35 minutes, sorry. So literally going to turn this one inside out for 5 minutes, and then just run back, go for a quick piss, have a pint. You know what? You want to see me enjoy myself as well. You don't just want to see me being a serious Sally. Not that that's an unserious thing, you know. You're just watching me sort of like discover bits and bobs. But anyway, let's find out what Treasure Shop Newmarket is all about. Thought it was that with the paddling pool in the front. I'll be dead honest with you just then. But either way, let's keep it going. Let's keep it flipping going. So this is us live and direct in this antique store in Newmarket. So I thought I'd just bring you into this one, guys, because this is just fantastic. So I was firstly taken back by how many of these rugs there are. Like, this is a beautiful rug, like a small little one, and just loads of different things. Like, again, this comes down to that sort of super sensory overload where, oh wow, it's like how much things like that. Shout out to Mick Jagger. Yo, did I say shout out to Mick Jagger? That looks like Mick Jagger though, doesn't it? It's not. Well, might be. Yeah, there's me, you know. But yeah, this is the full of it. Hang on, I'm going to take a quick photo for Instagram. This is me just taking absolute content overload, because this is what the content is. Sorry, anyway, so let's just back to this wall. I need to be careful where I go actually. So this is just like fantastic. It's definitely very warm in here, but some of the old antiques, I mean, like, for me, oh, that chair looks fantastic. Hang on. Oh, that's a good jam. Oh God, that makes me want to fall asleep to that. But yeah, I love just like the aesthetic of shops like this. I just love the placement of it all. I think these are those sort of things where you come and you go, hey mate, but like, no. These are the ones where you come as a curious like person wanting to sort of see, you know, chaise lounges or different styles of lamps or old vintage rocking chairs or, you know, just different sort of things. But like, it's just beautiful, the sort of, you know, the placement of things. And also there's that, oh yeah, no, goodness, just that sort of curiosity with not knowing what you're seeing. Like everything is just so bespoke and different and unique. And yeah, I'm honestly absolutely bursting to it. This is Bank of Treasures. Oh God, I'm actually so bursting. Well, I'll just get this shot here. This is, yeah, I'm loving this whole experience of all of this. So I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Yo, so I've just watched day 3 so far of the charity tour just to see it. I'm not even gonna lie, I've actually done loads today. I'm about to just get ready to go to Cambridge. In a moment, just finishing a pint, and then I think I'm gonna get some food there as well. But I'm like, yo, I'm actually doing all right. I just kind of watched some of the content back, and I'm like, happy with where we're at. So far, 47 videos in the drafts, 3 posts a day. So essentially, about 4 weeks worth of content is almost there, and I've got today, tomorrow, and that's it. I've decided I'm going to go home tomorrow night and I'm going to just go and do my car boost as normal on Sunday. But I'm really intrigued to see how the response of this goes, and if people want to see more of this, then I'm obviously going to do more of it. I think what I like is, I like this idea of when you see a day in the life videos, it's always like, you see in clips that I've made over the whole day, where it's like, if I made one video a week on YouTube and was like, this is what I've been up to, and it was 2 hours long, it's almost like, you would just see glimpses of like parts of the day rather than like living that whole experience, and you could get to like, I don't know, I feel like doing daily vlogs is more of an intimate experience, like you get to actually see my life, but then doing weekly vlogs is like, it's more of like putting respect on the fact that until it's actually my job, I have to treat it not from a distance. How do I explain this? Like, also, this beer is really nice, like an IPA. Quite nice. Again, I'm not a connoisseur of alcohol at all. I'm a coffee connoisseur, not a beer connoisseur. What was I saying? I don't know. But content is content. We are just fully immersed in this whole thing. Yeah, it's a nice. This is like a nice little break away from it. The only thing I've not got yet is I've not got a pad to like start writing some thoughts down. So I definitely need to like. I think in Cambridge, I need to make it a mission to find a shop that's got like a pad and pen that I can get. Yeah, and when I get to Cambridge, I think I'm going to go for a few charity shops. And if I'm being honest, go for some charity shops, have some flipping food, kick back for a minute, and decide where I'm next going to go. Because I think that's the best outcome to have. The hunt for somewhere to go for a piss has returned. So we are in Cambridge now. I'm trying to think of the best and easiest way. Excuse me, mate. Whereabouts is the centre of it? Where's the easiest way for me to like walk that way, go and get some food, go and get a flipping pint?
Go out there, yeah.
Yeah.
You could turn right down there. You see that bit? Yeah.
Literally just over there, yeah?
Literally just over there. Go down there and that's all there.
Top man, appreciate it, brother. Right. You can see him looking at me, so I thought, you know what, I'll just quickly say how it is. So yeah, food, pint, food. Oh no, that's not the place I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go down this one. So yeah, after you. Shout out to all the suits and ties on this Friday. But yeah, let's go and get some food, man. Let's go and get some food. Let's go and have a drink. Let's go and see what Cambridge is saying. And then I reckon we've got an hour and a half to get through the charity shops. This is going to be the last place I'm going to be. I don't think I can be asked to do any more after this. Maybe I'll be different after I've had some food. I'm absolutely like Marvin. So yeah, let's have that, and hopefully I'll be thinking a bit straighter. I've literally just walked down here. There's about 7 or 8 of them down there. And I'm Marvin, so I'm gonna go and get some food as well. But absolutely loads of them down there. So that's what I'm gonna do afterwards. I'm gonna go through them ones. But yeah, I guess I don't do trade shops. Anyway, I've just kind of walked down here on this road in Cambridge. I'm not even gonna lie, I was a little bit shocked when I first pulled up. It was like loads of like things I wasn't expecting to see with Cambridge. I guess, heaven forbid, but there was some sort of like pre-assumed judgment I would have of like a certain type of place. But it just shows you that like with whatever area, even if it is maybe a little bit more affluent than others, like, you know, the car park was £7.70 an hour on the street. That's because of like its postcode. But then it has so much of this shit that's like, I don't know, just completely left and like not really like, I don't know, taking into consideration of value. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of those things. It's a nice plant-based bistro. I am looking for some food that's going to fill me up. Duke of Cambridge. Oh, let's just see if someone like this across this road has anything. I want to come back to that point of like the sort of planning and the importance of the planning with like what we're doing. Is it's like, yo, vote Green Party, you know where we are. Hang on. Like, the whole thing with like not planning routes, yeah, is that when you don't plan anything at all, you like come to an area and then you're like, what now? And obviously because you don't know the area, you don't know where you are, you're not like, I don't know, you're not mapping out routes and stuff. I know I've got a bit depleted of energy. I'm just hoping, let's just go to this Duke of Cambridge, let's see if they've got some food. If they have, do they look like they would? No, that's KFC. Duke of Cambridge. That's fucking shit to me, bro. Yeah, the menu's just on the piss down there. So, yeah, I'm telling you right now, I need to find somewhere to go to some nice food. Just to go and sit down and decompress and compose. Like, the lucky thing is about where I am is I've not got a time limit at all on how long I can stay there for or anything. I think I've just basically walked into a bit of a less desired spot, I think, and I'm finding loads of charity shops and stuff. So what I'm going to do is walk back this way. I think I just need to go into the thingy. I need to go into the centre a little bit more. And I know this is, don't judge me here, but I just want to find somewhere a little bit like nice, cosy and bougie so that I can sit and just enjoy some food. Yeah, that's where we'd be. Tell you what though, it's so nice to come to just like different areas, like being up in Cambridge right now. Very, very nice. It's just a nice area. What I'm noticing is there's not much bloody food spots. Town's like definitely built up of a lot of other things, but the houses are just like, I don't know what it is about Cambridge. Is it just because of its like postcode, the fact that the houses are built off of this like whatever era they bloody are? I'm not location. I ain't got a fucking clue what era they are. But obviously they've just got this set sort of standard of building that probably houses aren't built like this anymore. You know what I mean? And also the fact that they're like actual old school. That's some cool ass style, I think we can all agree. Cool ass style. Have to be careful with what I say in case people will go, did you just say something about my ass? And it's like, no, obviously not. 190 yards to go up here. What else can I tell you guys? I am having a great time, and what I'm really liking is how much I'm learning about how much I can manage a lot of the stuff I'm doing. I think I definitely realise I overestimate what my abilities are, and I think sometimes, yeah, that shop space is cool. Let's have a look at it. Sometimes I just get like totally burnt out. Literally, look at all these roads. They're super cool. Super cool. Very, very like cute, quaint, small. You know, what's that sign? Sold here, old friend tobacco. That's pretty cool. Can you see it like that? Look at that. Look at the houses as well. Maybe thatched roofs, I don't know. Oh, wow. It is very, very like picturesque, and it's very peaceful as well. So that's like something that I take as a positive. I suppose one thing to note about me is like two things that I always look for with wherever I've lived in my life are like how private I am. I like garden space private, I like just private space. And I know that's like a, yo, this one is the one I'm going. I really hope they do food because this looks absolutely bang. Ignore me, it's a surgery. I repeat, it's a surgery. So the only thing I'd be eating there would be my flipping tongue while I'm like panicking with how much it hurts or something. I don't know, but yeah, it's down here. These old signs. Oh my God, I need to piss so bad. Okay, I'm spent. I didn't want to like say I'm spent, because obviously, you know, I don't want to say that, but semi-spent. I think what I'm spent is, I'm spent with like being in a place where 101 people are looking at you, looking at your phone, making lots of videos. I've done about 60 now in the last 3 days, and I think this is what I needed to learn about my own self. I needed to learn how flipping exhausting making this much content is. And I mean this with the best way and with the honest, the best way, what my plan of action is. Shout out to my friend Joe, who was there on hand to speak very quick. Oh my God, we've got like the little coverage. And he was just like, you can always just go home, come back and go to a different place tomorrow. Because I'm literally only an hour and a half away from my house. So I'm gonna not overcomplicate the situation that I don't need to complicate. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna recce where I'm gonna go tomorrow for Saturday. But basically I wanna use this video to be like, I know the plans I had were to stay on till Sunday and stuff, but these were like expectations I set for myself. Like, this is my own standard, and I've just made the last 2 videos in charity shops, and I'm not connected with the concept, and I feel that the minute that I don't connect with the videos I'm making is the minute that I need to disconnect from the idea I'm having. And going home to reconnect and come back just means that, to be honest with you, really, really boring as it is, I can get back in an hour and a half, I can go to the gym, I can go and get my whole brain just like readapted with, like, you know, my normal sense of like, I've gone to the gym, I've got a sweat on, I've moved some weights, I've, you know, felt good about that. And then go tomorrow again with some new places in mind. So it's not a loss or a defeat, but I need to go and have a minute. Like, I need to go and have a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just spent, to be honest with you, mate. Like, I think this many videos was definitely, it's just like a learning curve. Like, this is that obsessive nature I have, where it's like I like an idea, I gravitate towards it. And most people like an idea, so they'll go, I'll make 1 video a week, and I'll go, let me see if I can make 60 videos in a day, or 20 videos a day for 3 days. Like, just becomes some, like, the unrealistic part of the standard is your own, like, ability to process you handling it. And I think that's what I realised. Like, the actual video inside isn't hard. I could do this, like, with my eyes closed, the filming, the doing all that. But maintaining a good level of status on a camera is where you falter on that whole thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, live stream selling has the exact same capacity, or live stream selling has the exact same approach, where it's like, I could be on a live stream for an hour or 2 hours, feel really good. I could still make sales, but I would know that there's part of it that wouldn't be good for the system of what I do. And what I mean by that is that when you know you're not in a good space to be on the camera, when you know you're not doing the right thing, it's probably just best to call it for a minute. Like, it is best to call it for a minute. Like, you know, like, so many people will sit there with this like mindset where they go, I've got to complete this because I said I was going to do this, and I get that mindset, but then sometimes you can you can waver the quality of what you do. Like, some of my big intentions for this like little space and break was to spend some time writing my book, and I've not done that. I've ended up like relaxing in between doing the charity shops. Honestly, sweet. Like, that's what I had to learn about how it was going to be coming away. But what I've realized the most is I love, and even this is just like 3 days, I just love routine too much. So I'm not gonna like go back and like do anything earlier than I said. I'm still gonna have Saturday and Sunday to just completely like do my thing. And who knows, I might actually this might have been a lesson to go, you know what? This is how I need to do it. This is how I need to plan it. Like, to plan like a 24 or 48 hour excursion and set out an intention, you know. It's kind of like, I keep stopping and doing this, but it's just easy. It's like the intention you set out is the thing that you're going to keep on top of, isn't it? Like, if I say to myself, okay, every week I spend 24 hours somewhere else, or every 2 weeks I spend 48 hours somewhere else, or every 3 weeks I spend 72 hours somewhere else. The whole purpose is it's like, you kind of compound that time. Like, for every 7 days I'm here, another day I'm there. And with the day that I'm there is like, that's the day to get content. Essentially now, I've worked out I've got the next month of content if I didn't make any more videos, and that would just be purely charity shops. And I've done that in 3 days, based on like a limiting post amount, like based on like distributing things in almost like a less busy way and not being too in people's face. So that's kind of like what I'm thinking. about everything. So it's not a justification, it's not a clarification, it's just telling you, I'm pissing off home. And I think tomorrow I'm going to just go back out and do somewhere else. So we're going to go back to Loughborough and then I'm going to come back. Even just saying that out loud is making me feel comforted. The only issue is, I have no idea where the van is. Good morning everybody, the time is I think about 7:45. I don't remember what the last shot was. I feel like it was probably me in Cambridge saying about like coming back. So yeah, came back and got a route set up. So today's still actually going to be day 4 and I've got like quite a big route in mind anyway. What this is going to mean is it's going to mean I can go to these places that I've set out and then come back. And I think that there's some comfort in coming back. Not comfort in coming back, but there's some comfort in knowing where I'll be later on might help me get into the content. I think one of the things that sort of was a bit short-lived with going out and then not coming back was, on top of like driving to all these different locations, I had no idea where I was going to be each night. And even though it was only 3 days, I don't know, I think for me, I'm probably somebody who needs a little bit more structure, otherwise you just have like, into that moment of panic or enter that moment of unsure. But anyway, less about that. Today, Newark, Grantham, Lincoln. Gonna hit all 3 of them and then we're gonna cut back. And I think that it should be quite good. I think that apparently there's about, I think altogether there could be about 25 to 30 charity shops. So I've just got to remember to get a few different types of shots, get as much content as possible, and yeah, keep it moving. So I'm just gonna go and grab a coffee and then we'll be in Newark. Yo, everybody. So, I know I was probably say yo, everybody at the start of every one of these trips, but it's 9:16, good time. Just literally got to Newark. It's like a 40-minute drive from me, so it's not too bad. Like this is the test from doing it from home as well. Oh my God. So, I've literally just got to the car. I've got to the car park. There's Bernardo's there. I've got to go and read the signs. I think I've got a 2-hour stay with no payment needed, which if so, that's exactly what we want. Like, I just need that. So I've got my charger. Didn't stupidly charge both my phones up, but I've got 2 portable chargers, so this will be good to see how that goes. Also, what I'm thinking of doing, oh, is this car reversing in here? Yeah. Also, what I'm thinking of doing is, I was like, where are my keys? And they're here. What I was also thinking of doing is just like doing this as a real test of seeing like, oh no, not a test, sorry. What I was gonna do is I was gonna actually probably cap it a little bit earlier. Now, what I noticed yesterday, I think I might have mentioned it, when you get into charity shops around about like 3 p.m. onwards, it's absolutely like stacked. Hang on, need longer, please. 2-hour park, max day, no parking out of store hours. There's no one that's got a ticket on their car. So I'm just gonna presume that you don't actually need to like use your ticket. Oh God, okay. Like literally nobody's got them on the front of their cars. So I'm gonna presume that this is literally for Asda. Oh, remember, if you can't make it or store, we'll deliver to you. Oh, that's not helpful. Anyway, I'll just show you Newark as I walk into it and tell you again. So I kind of realised that when I went yesterday to Cambridge, around about, what time was it? Beaumont Hospital Care Donation Centre. Huh, that's interesting. Is that a shopping centre as well, or a donation centre? Oh, it is actually like, oh, sick. No, anyway, so basically, kind of had this thought of thinking, like, you know, at about like 2:30 onwards, it starts to get super congested in the charity shops. And while I don't mind like shooting around people at all, no problem with that, it creates this weird, like, it's quiet in there, but it's busy. And I noticed that yesterday. Less about that, more about me just looking right now for a coffee shop. I think, hopefully, there's one over here. I'll be totally honest with you as well. It's absolutely flipping, it's like real bleak out. Like, luckily, I've come here at a time when it's very, very early, but look, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad at all. It's just that I'm doing the thing where I've come to a new place and obviously don't know where anything else is, but I tell you what, Newark Eco Refill for sustainable living. Now, we've had one of them in Loughborough before and they are good shops. The one in Loughborough actually had this weird thing where it was closed like after about half an hour. Like, it was really strange. It was like open for a minute, and then it was like, yeah, it was usually shut at like 12 p.m. now. I was like, what? So yeah, I'm looking for somewhere that looks like it's gonna have oat milk. That's genuinely what I'm doing. Let me show you more. Knew it was quite nice. Like, look at that, the Curtains Mill. Lovely shop. Stick no bills. What's that? That looks like the sort of place that would have a coffee shop, but it doesn't. I'm currently on the lookout for it, but there's a lot of shops, and if I'm being honest, I've already seen about 4 or 5 charity shops, so that's kind of nice. Like, minus the fact that nobody whistles anymore in 2024. But what I was going to say is, somebody was, that person there was absolutely giving me the most death stare I've ever seen in my life, like this, with a mask on. No, what I was going to say is, there's loads of charity shops, so what I'm hoping is to absolutely blast through them really quick. There's a lot of nice shops. I'm just hoping there's a flipping coffee shop. I need to ask someone who looks like they've got a coffee, but nobody looks like they're sipping anything right now. I'll find one. Just taking the old vision off to block the rain for a second. I tell you what though, genuinely, stand there for a minute. This, like, I'm looking for the next one. I hope on these videos it doesn't seem like, oh my god, don't actually like burn it out to a stupid point. But I think, you know, like doing stuff like this, that was a donation centre I wanted to go into. Like doing stuff like this sort of like persistence of like going it, smashing it. I think what I've realised about it is, like, it doesn't take away an enjoyment of it, but it puts a different spin on its process. Like, charity shop, like, I just went into one and it was so quiet. I'm thinking, I don't know, like, is this a good video to watch if I'm not really talking or showing much? And like, you know, it's just, I'm just coming into that awareness of like, it's not about not giving a shit, but like flipping out. Like, if I start literally talking at this voice in a charity shop, everybody can hear everything I say. And like, not in a bitchy way to myself, but like, it just puts that, like, it puts even more need for energy to be in that place. Like, you know, like going in straight away and making sure that you've like spoke to everybody in there and making sure that everybody feels comfortable so that like they don't notice you talking. That's how it works really, guys. Like, if you want to get, I look well gloomy today. Oh my god, I think I was doing that on cinematic. That was definitely not needed. It's a gloomy day. I look like a flipping tombstone today. We have them days. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going, aren't we? Right, so yeah, I don't know what I've actually covered on both videos right now because so much is happening at the same time. But you know how we're doing it, we're just grabbing in little shots and stuff. So I'm gonna try and not talk about how things are feeling and just tell you what's going on right now. Just done a couple of videos around the market, and I think I've even done some videos that are sort of like just being very truthful. Like, I wasn't firing shots at this market, but I kind of was, and I was at least narrating it in a way that I think hopefully connects with the right people in the right way. So I've got literally like 30 minutes, and then I've got to get in the car because that's when the free parking is up. And then probably 11:15 I'll be gone, head to Grantham. Apparently there's 15 charity shops there round the corner, and who knows, might go to another place or might just rip in cut. I can't tell. The other thing I would say to make note of is it's Saturday, and with Saturday what that means is there's absolutely bag of peeps about. Like, that's fine, but it changes the dynamics of the charity shops, changes the dynamic of where I'm filming. Either way, hopefully I'll give a shit less and we'll just make some good. Whole fit in this place. Whole fit. Right, so the time is 10:57. Ooh, the comments coming through on a recent post. I've got the conversation going. I'm just having a little walk down here. Doth protest too much is what I wanted to say for some reason. I have no idea why. But, what was I saying? £1 off pints of all real lager Monday to Friday. The Quizness speed quizzing. No, seriously, what I want to say is that right now, what I'm going to do is I am going to grab another coffee from hopefully somewhere nice that's not some shitty corporate chain. Then I'm going to go to Grantham. Grantham is the next place. It's 11 o'clock now, and then Grantham is where we're going to head next. Just need to get another coffee on the go, and then we're going to get going. I'm getting my inner Quasimodo out, just flipping, finding little alleys to walk down. But no, we have just completed, I think I've done a few. I'm just having a little look. So I filmed some on this phone, I filmed some on the other one. I actually filmed one on here. Let me just check how many I've actually done. All right, so I've done like 8 videos now, so that's actually sweet. I thought, because I've been using this other one, I've got 58 videos in the draft. Just saying that out loud just sounds a bit mad. Yo, look, posted threw me up then. 58 videos in the what's it? In the draft. Check out this shop as well. It's a shame. Really loved. Oh my god, and I've not got that many. I've got even more. I just realised I filmed different footage on a different phone. So I've actually got a lot more than I thought. I've got 60. So what I'm trying to do now is get all this footage, but then the other annoying bit to the layer of it is what I've got to do is try and get some other little videos that are not just directly related to charity shops. So this is my thought with widening the niche. I'm going to start replying to comments with videos and just basically making sure that in each video that I'm giving a tip, I'm giving value. So a tip, not just something like saying, oh, this is a good thing, this is what you should do, but like some value from it, and hopefully like more of an extension to what you can do. I think as a result, TikTok will be more receptive to it. YouTube works in that way better. And also, kind of thinking more about the fact of like, one thing I want to do is return to this, like, you know, pushing these ebooks, of which I've actually got 2 to 3 ideas already, which is exciting, but spend can only do one at once. But yeah, working on multiples, as you know we do, I think that sits in a much better line than just going to charity shops and going, oh, this is shit, this is good, this is cheap, this is expensive. So that's kind of like the mindset right now. But I am currently just looking for my car. I'm trying to think where to park without, hang on. Oh, I didn't get a ticket for it, did I? I'm gonna cross the road and see if I can find it. I was like, where is it? And that's literally as the car park just there. So, all right, guys, I'm just walking through here. I've just literally tackled one of the charity shops over there, and now I'm gonna very quickly have a little look for a couple more that were existing in here, or I think I saw a few more anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you though, Saturday is not my go-to travel around day, just because it's an absolute shit show, if I'm being honest with you. Just, it's so much busier. There's just so much more to think about. But there's one in here actually, so that's easy. Time is 1 almost. I mean, it is basically 1. And literally just here now, just been through, the Isaac Newton shopping centre again. And I'll be honest with you, I'm just doing that customary thing, have a little look for a couple of charity shops. I don't really want to keep saying, oh, my battery's absolutely done. Not me. Like my ability to be asked to do it, but I'm just looking at where I want to go. There's a lot of antique stores here. Grantham Rescue Animal Shelter. Let's have a little look at a Maypole Antiques. Let's just do one antique store, and it might take me closer to where I've got to go. So yeah, we're going to walk on this one and just take that route in. Right, so we have just wrapped this, and I've done it in a good amount of time. I've got about 15 minutes until the car is due, and now I've actually got to find where the car is, because I don't remember where I put it. I've got to just have a little think about where I actually was. Where was I? I'm actually just trying to think now. I'm trying to retrace my steps where I was. I think I'm not too sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start walking, and if I'm walking the complete opposite way, then I won't know until, I don't know. All I know is that the car park I was at, there was 2 different ones. I could watch the video I've just made, but I have to watch the first 3.5 minutes to get there. So it's not out of the question. It just might be a bit of a... ooh, wait. No, this does look familiar. Did I see it from the other side? My instinct just says to go through this then. Oh my God, this is going to be like a challenge of my gut. Let's have a little look. What? My gut feeling says to come through here, did it? I don't know. My gut feeling might say go around the corner and get stabbed in a minute, because there's nothing in here. Actually, that's a lie. There's a toilet, and that could be useful, because I'm in the toilet. But yeah, look at this. This is like one of them old sort of like shopping centres. Really nice roofs. So like sort of skyscape things. We've got all these sort of like tiles down here. And yeah, no idea where this flipping car park is. But it's fine, isn't it? I'm just looking at the toilet now. It's it's gonna be them ones where I'm just gonna Google car park and hope that the letter that it starts with I recognise it, remember it, because I know we've all been there, but you've gone somewhere new. Yo, got like a glass sheen on these ones up here. Trying to think where the toilet is right now. I did just see it. Just on the off chance that today's not been like a massive day of content, I'll bring you here with me for a moment. Right, so I said to walk up here, I've got to the end of it, it says toilet's closed. And look where I've just popped out as well. Honestly, absolutely daft this is. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Colonel Google and just go, oi, what's it called? So yeah, let's do this and see what happens. So, I don't know, I think this is where you come out. But anyway, I'm going back to the car now. Should say I get there in a minute. I think it was up at 3:32. And this is a really cool, like, space, but I do think it's really fascinating how, you know, a lot of these spaces here, this is a beautiful space, looking in here, the sort of floor work, the fact that these are all empty or like not really facilitated. I can't imagine this gets like booming at all, you know. I can't imagine this is going to boom. Yo. I can't imagine this gets booming at all. And as a result, I find that like just mad that those sort of spaces exist. But in the realms of like, what's going to be done to that at any point? Is that just going to wait for 10, 20 years and it's going to become some like virtual reality cafe, or just going to be like, I don't know, because if people aren't using it at the time where it's at its peak sort of like, you know, time as in summer / Saturday / when it's sunny, it's more incentivized times to like leave the house. I mean, it's absolutely knackered and like not even like busy at that point. It screams volume. I remember walking over this glass on my way in, so I know that I'm actually at the right one. What are you looking at? Right. What are you looking at? Didn't mean like that. Do you ever have it when people just like to stare at you and then you're looking at them and then you somehow just embarked in like a staring contest and you go, what am I doing? Yeah, so that happened. No, all good, man. All good, man and woman. I think it's going to be one of the final clips of this 4-day charity shop tour. And I think I'm going to use one more clip when I get home to probably just tell you what I've learned about it, or maybe where I can go with this one. But I think there's a lot of like things to do, a lot of ways we can change it. It's just going to be a case of just maintaining that sort of like doing things, seeing how they go, and you know, trial and error with the process. The charity shops, all this sort of stuff, just really scratching the surface of what could be, not what will be.